Luka Dončić had 24 points in the first quarter. I mean, had 30 at halftime with 6 assists. The brother's looking spectacular and a clear, one of the top candidates for league MVP honors if he continues to look the way that he has looked.
What a start, though, by Luka, man. I mean, he lit the whole arena on fire with those threes. The Clippers, you remember all those years, how they used to dominate us for 4 or 5 years? We'd be sitting here like, they used a team that can play, can match and defend. And I just thought the role players, as you mentioned.
But the way Luka is looking, it just is something special to behold. Make no mistake about it. And the Lakers are doing their thing right now. They could be in the mix. It would not surprise me at all if the Lakers win the conference final.
The Los Angeles Lakers are on a serious run right now. 5 wins in a row, undefeated in NBA Cup group play. And suddenly everyone's asking the same thing. Are we witnessing the start of a new dynasty? But here's where things get really interesting. Stephen A. Smith just went off on national TV with a take that's got the entire basketball world buzzing. According to him, this isn't about LeBron James coming back into the spotlight, and it's definitely not some perfect team chemistry story. No, he says this whole thing is being driven by one guy, Luka Dončić. And if he's right, then we're not just looking at a solid playoff team anymore. We're talking about a squad that could compete for a championship. But that raises a big question. Can Luka and LeBron actually make it work long enough to win it all? Or is this one of those situations that looks amazing now but could fall apart at any moment? Let's get into it, because what we saw against the Clippers on Tuesday night wasn't just another regular season win. That was a statement. A glimpse of what this Lakers team could be if everything starts clicking at the right time.
Yeah, I think we played a great game. I think they were hitting a lot of shots, especially in the first half. I think our fourth-quarter defense was great, better than all 3 quarters. So to close it out, it means a lot.
43 points, 13 assists, 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound away from a triple-double. That was Luka Dončić against the Los Angeles Clippers. But honestly, the stat line doesn't even do it justice. This wasn't just putting up numbers, this was straight-up domination. This was Luka walking into a hostile Crypto.com arena crowd and completely dismantling one of the better defensive teams in the Western Conference. And then there's the first quarter. 24 points. In 1 quarter. That's not just being hot, that's nuclear. That's the kind of performance where fans are literally double-checking the box score mid-game like, wait, is this real? And here's where it gets even crazier. The last Laker to drop 24 points in a single quarter? Kobe Bryant back in 2007. So yeah, we're not just talking about a great night. We're talking about rare territory. Legendary territory.
So Luka starting off, he's the engine, he's had a snake, but him getting his 40 points and then LeBron and Austin still looking like they're...
It's not just about the points. It's how he controls the entire game. The pace, the tempo, everything runs through him. He's picking defenses apart while making his teammates better at the same time. And it doesn't matter who you put in front of him. Kawhi Leonard, one of the best perimeter defenders of this era, couldn't slow him down. Chris Dunn, a guy known for getting under people's skin on defense, got so frustrated that he ended up shoving Luka to the floor late in the fourth and got himself ejected. That's what Luka Dončić does. He doesn't just beat you on the scoreboard, he gets in your head first. By the time the game is over, you're already mentally checked out.
Of course, I appreciate it. I told him right away, thanks for having my back. And that says a lot about him. That says a lot about this team. So everybody got each other's back.
But here's where the story really takes a turn. This wasn't just about Luka going off. The Lakers won because they've started to figure out how to make 3 stars thrive at the same time. LeBron James dropped 25. Austin Reeves went off for 31. And when you add it all up, the big 3 combined for 99 out of the team's 135 points. That's 73% of the entire offense coming from just 3 guys. But the crazy part? It doesn't feel forced. It's not like they're taking turns or fighting for touches. It actually flows. It looks natural. And more importantly, it looks sustainable. And now Stephen A. Smith is doubling down. He's not holding anything back. He's all in on the Lakers as legit Western Conference Finals contenders. And when you really look around the league right now, it's not that hard to see why. Yeah, Oklahoma City has been dominant, sitting at something like 17 or 18 wins with just one loss. But this Lakers team? They're starting to look like a real problem.
Of course, Oklahoma City is still a team to beat. They're the reigning defending champions. They're like 17 or 18-1. Denver's right there. They've retooled. They've gotten a bit younger, and they still have Jokic. And Jokic has been the Lakers' kryptonite for years, but that was before Luka Dončić got there. But the way Luka is looking, it just is something special to behold. Make no mistake about it.
Now let's talk about the biggest question everyone had from day one: the chemistry. From the moment LeBron James came back after missing over a month, people were wondering, how is this actually going to work? Can he really fit into this system? Is he willing to take a step back some nights, maybe be the second option, or even the third? And let's be real, is there even enough ball to go around with this much talent? But so far, the answer has been shocking. Not only is it working, it's working better than anyone expected.
So this is the first time I've seen him kind of like, what do they need, and still be efficient without using all his energy like he has in the past.
LeBron is fully buying into the system right now. LeBron James is playing within the flow, picking his moments instead of forcing the issue. He's not out there grinding through 40-minute nights and wearing himself down before the playoffs even arrive. And honestly, that's what makes this so different. For maybe the first time in his career, he has the freedom to be a complimentary superstar when the situation calls for it. Think about what that really means. This isn't just about saving his body or managing minutes, it's about flexibility. Real, strategic flexibility. Some nights, Luka Dončić is the engine running the whole show. Other nights, Austin Reeves catches fire and drops 30 like it's nothing. And then when the moment gets big, when the pressure is at its highest, LeBron can still flip that switch and completely take over. That kind of versatility? That's what wins championships. That kind of depth? That's what makes a team truly dangerous in a 7-game series.
He just played the right way, took open shots, but just stuck to schemes and got the ball where we wanted to get it, and we made shots.
And then there's the X factor in all of this, Austin Reeves. 31 points against the Clippers. But the wild part? He had just 2 points in the first quarter. 2. He couldn't buy a bucket early. But instead of fading out, he flipped the switch. He stayed aggressive, kept attacking, and ended up dropping 29 over the final 3 quarters. That's growth. That's maturity. That's a player stepping into big moments without hesitation. And it wasn't just him. The Lakers shot 45% from 3 that night. That's huge, especially when you remember that perimeter shooting has been one of their biggest weaknesses all season. In fact, that was only the 3rd time they've shot over 40% from deep. Let that sink in. In their biggest game so far, they suddenly look like an elite shooting team. Marcus Smart is knocking down open shots. LeBron James is pulling up in transition. And Luka Dončić? He goes 7-4-12 from 3 after struggling in his previous games. When this team is hitting shots like that, they're almost impossible to stop. And that's what makes this Lakers squad so intriguing. The ceiling? It's insanely high. If Luka keeps playing at an MVP level, if LeBron stays healthy and locked in, if Reeves continues to rise as that 3rd star, and if the role guys like Smart and Jackson Hayes keep delivering in key moments, this team can beat anybody. Any night. Any series. But the flip side? That's where things get scary. One injury to Luka or LeBron, and everything could fall apart. One cold shooting stretch, and those wins can turn into losses real quick. The margin for error is razor thin. The expectations are massive. And the pressure? It's only getting heavier from here.
I mean, the last few years, man, he was playing anywhere from 35, 38, 40 minutes sometimes. So having another mega superstar like Luka and having Austin Reeves. He's had some Kyrie Irvings. He's had some great players. But this might be the first year in his career where he's been able to sit back and not put in all his tools out of his toolbox. He's got other guys.
Now the national media is starting to take notice. The betting odds are shifting. The conversation has changed. Just a month ago, nobody was taking the Lakers seriously. Now they're being talked about as a top 4 team in the West. And that's what winning does. That's what dominance looks like. That's what happens when Luka Dončić is playing on another level entirely. With the NBA Cup knockout round coming up, the Lakers are in a great spot. They're hosting, which means at least one elimination game on their home floor. They've got momentum, confidence, and 3 stars all playing at a ridiculously high level. But here's the real question, the one nobody can answer yet. Is this actually sustainable? Can Luka keep this up for the next 6 months? Can LeBron James, at 41, hold up through a full championship run? And is this team really going to shoot 45% from 3 every night, or was that just one of those perfect games? Because yeah, talking about a title right now might be a little early. It might feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. But that's what great basketball does. It pulls you in. It makes you believe. It makes you start thinking, what if? What if this is the year everything finally clicks?